11K points.
I have 11.5.
Well, we're live now, so I'm glad everyone knows your points.
Sorry.
Hi. Welcome to Mundane Lost. I'm Karish. I'm not usually the DM, but tonight I am. Because this is week 3 of the, the Halloween extravaganza? Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Cool. I remembered.
Second annual.
Second annual. This is my second year being part of it, too. First year DMing. First time DMing on the channel. So I'm here to sow chaos, not in the chat. Cool. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to pop out the chat. There it is. So I don't have to see my face. That's great. Cool. So, this is the system Mundane Lost. It is a powered by the apocalypse system. If you don't know what that means, it's fine. But we start our story in the town of Salt Seam Valley. Salt Seam Valley is a normal town. Normal, typical town that you would find anywhere in America or really anywhere. Now, the people of Salt Seam go about their normal daily lives. It is a very daily, normal town taking place in the 1950s when things were at the height of Americana. First, our attention goes to Roger Langley. Roger, tell us a bit about yourself.
Oh. Yes, I have that pulled up.
You can just start by describing yourself too.
Yes, but I forgot everything about myself as soon as you asked the question.
Oh, okay.
Mind blank.
That seems like a very bad problem to start with.
Okay, so Roger is he's a motorcycle dude, okay? It's just typical look. He's kind of gruff appearing. He's stout. He's not tall. He's kind of on the shorter side, but he's still built. He has the classic style muscle shirt. He's got a intricate dragon tattoo sleeve on his left arm. His combat boots. Got a motorcycle. That's pretty much. Anything else I should specify or?
Is he local? Does he originate from Salt Seam Valley or has he moved here?
He's recently moved here.
How long? So about a couple of months then?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we turn our attention down the street to Danny Mancini. Is that how you pronounce it? Or is it Mancini?
Yes. We're gonna go either or. I think it'll be fun to play with it. But yes. Danny Mancini. He is this 18-year-old kid. And by the way, is it summer or are we in what time of year is it?
Let's say it's summer, beginning of summer, okay. So end of May, early June.
Okay. Yes. Danny Mancini, he is an 18-year-old kid, fresh out of high school. He's got this. It's an obviously worn black leather jacket, but it still looks very suave, as is the style. To complement it, he's got the traditional greased, slicked, combed hair. Black. He's a solid 6 feet tall. He's got really no musculature to speak of. He's actually quite thin under the jacket, although it's hard to tell. And in front of his garage is also a motorcycle, though I imagine it looks far less impressive than Roger's. Is that what it was? Is that your name?
Roger.
Yeah,
Roger.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, his motorcycle looks like it could fall apart at any moment. If you so much as walked past it the wrong way. It might as well just completely disassemble. And just about every 20 seconds or so, you watch he pulls out either a normal comb, or he pulls out a switchblade and clicks it out to reveal also another comb, and very quickly fixes his already immaculate hair.
Does he act like the Fonz at all?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe.
Okay. All right. And then moving on down the street a bit more, we turn our attention to Ivan Hayes. Ivan, tell us about yourself.
Hello. I wears like just a full button up like this, the plaid shirt. Very neatly put together. Sleeked back, brown hair that goes a little bit like right to his neck. That kind of length hair.
Rebel.
Sleeked back, and just a neatly trimmed brown beard, and a suitcase. Wait, no, not a suitcase. Is it a suitcase? I'm making sure.
Okay.
No.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you'll. Yeah. Not just a kind of briefcase. Just looking around town.
I forgot to ask you, Danny. What are you a native to Salt Seam?
I would imagine yes. Probably grew up here. Went to elementary, middle school, high school. Yeah.
You
And-
attended those? You attended school?
Heck yeah. Maybe didn't ever get anything higher than a 77, but
He
You know.
attended.
passing.
And what about Ivan? Is Ivan a native to Salt Seam Valley?
I'm from out of town.
It is a typical Saturday morning in Salt Seam Valley. The weather is nice. You hear the sounds of lawnmowers going as the gentlemen are out mowing their lawns. You see women hanging their clothes out on the line. Birds are singing and chirping, and just all kinds of just typical morning things. So, let's start with you, Ivan. What are you doing this Saturday morning?
Do I have a house here, or a place that I'm currently staying at?
I don't know. Do you?
Yes, I'm staying at an apartment building. Early morning routine. I wake up early. Say like, what time is it?
We'll say as we open, it'll be 9 o'clock.
All right, then I've been up since about 7:45. Usually more routine is getting some coffee to wake up quickly. Is the best way to explain it. And just doing a quick navigation around where I am. This apartment building.
Okay. And what is Roger up to this morning?
He's sort of just wandering around town, still trying to get the layout down.
And Danny?
Danny, what time of the morning?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Okay, he's probably just woken up. He doesn't have to get up early for school anymore. He's probably just woken up. He's probably getting ready to pick up a shift at the local grocery store. So yeah, he's working on his hair, and after he does that, he will grab his apron will probably be at the grocery. So yeah, once he's done that, he'll probably make his way to the grocery store.
So Danny makes his way to the grocery store and he starts stocking shelves. He's mostly a stalker at this point, just making sure all the products are facing, helping to assist those who need it, selling those new fancy dancy TV dinners that everyone's talking about.
Ooh.
Meatball or meatloaf, delicious. And as he is stocking some of those TV dinners, Roger, you find yourself wandering and you just noticed, hey, there's a grocery store that's pretty close by. You've not actually visited this one before. Are you going to go in and explore it a bit? So you go in, and, you know, it's a typical grocery store. They have a good selection. You do see, as you're in the freezer aisle, you do see this, it looks a bit odd to be working at a grocery store with his pompadour type hairstyle, completely gelled. He looks like more at home on, say, a motorcycle than stocking the freezers.
Hey, how you doing?
Danny kind of freezes as he's stalking. I don't know, it's some like canned corn or something. Slowly turns. You talking to me? I'm
talking to you.
I'm not doing too bad. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right.
Yeah. What brings you into to Monty's Grocery, huh?
Oh, I'm relatively new to town, just checking out places.
That's the truth. Anything I can help you with? Are you looking for anything in particular?
Not really.
Oh well, let me know. You know,
Right.
once you gather whatever items you might want to purchase, just take them up to the counter, and either I or Gary, he runs the counter, will ring it up for you.
Hey, what hair product do you use?
Oh, me? I use Dapper Dan. I'm a Dapper Dan man. Not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by the Dollar Shave Club.
I'm more of a slick Stan man myself.
You kind of see Danny's customer service smile kind of gets a lot more ingenuine. He's like, oh, Slick Stan, huh? Yeah, it's not. I just think it's not as great as Dapper Dan, but you know, they each their own. So, you know.
But yeah, anyway, you're looking great, man.
Oh, thanks. I do try a lot. And actually, as he says that, he finishes talking, pulls out a comb, and just fixes his still perfect hair.
But yeah, anyway, thank you, man. You have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
I didn't realize I placed this in New Jersey, but okay.
Well, apparently it is in New Jersey, and you don't decide that now.
Hey, Danny man, he's got some Italian in him.
He's from New Jersey.
No, he's not from New Jersey. He was born in Salt Sea. His parents, who knows?
Would you say New Jersey?
From California, canonically.
All right.
Jersey.
Well, so you make your way. Danny continues stocking the shelves. Hop over to Ivan. What is Ivan up to currently?
After that point, after I've generally, I say I just arrived in town.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not new to. I don't know much about this place. I think I'm gonna head out of the apartment building, see what I can find, see what I can see.
So Salt Seam is not that big of a town. So your apartment building, as opposed to being like one of the tall, like brick buildings that you think of like in New York City and stuff, it's more of kind of like a duplex almost, but it's a quadplex. So there's 4 apartments in one big house.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little atypical even for Salt Seam. Most of the time they still have boarding houses where you go and rent a room in a big house, kind of like a dorm rooms and stuff. But this one was cheap and it was available when you needed it, and it just so happens it's also in the neighborhood of Marty's Grocery. So there's a grocery store. There's also a movie theater, a small one-screen movie theater where you can catch some of the latest, what was playing in the 50s, Marilyn Monroe films, or,
I hear Rebel Without a Cause is pretty good.
Rebel Without a Cause. There's that. You know, just typical small town. This is a very friendly community. It's very No, they're the people that you've met so far are very welcoming.
Blockbuster
Word.
Video.
Hmm.
Blockbuster Video.
No, they don't have cassettes back in the 50s.
Oh, cool.
That was not a thing.
Oh,
I don't know time.
Right now it is
Just jump forward
2022.
about 25, 30 years, and you'll get to
You don't
you'll
Yeah.
get
you
there.
don't even have color television right now. There is no color
Yeah.
on your TV.
What
They
is
didn't get
color
that
on
until
the
the
television?
60s. And
Oh,
anyway,
goody.
history time with Karish. Um
That's this
So-
whole session. This whole session.
this whole session we're just going to be learning about the 50s.
What's all this for?
Ivan, where
Uh-huh.
are you going?
All the strange things that happened in the
Um,
50s.
I'm gonna head out of the apartment as I'm looking around. And you said there's a movie theater and a grocery store. What else
Yep.
can I see from the apartment?
It's on the edge of like the neighborhood area going
Mhm.
into the downtown district. So there's a bookstore, there's a grocery store, there's the movie theater. There is a barber shop and a mechanic, like a body shop.
Okay. What's the closest building to me?
That would be the barber shop.
Okay, I'm gonna head over to the barber shop. Take out a notebook. Just start writing down things.
As
and
you
head over to the
do,
barber shop.
yeah. Are you going into the barber shop, or are you just kind of
I'm
going?
gonna head out front and see what I can see from the outside,
So
and then maybe go in.
okay. It has a big glass window on the front that says Floyd's Barbershop. And there is one of those barber poles with the red and blue stripes, white stripes going down it that's slowly spinning. You can see inside the window, you see an older gentleman cutting another gentleman's hair. And there are two more gentlemen sitting on a bench. And it looks like a pretty typical barbershop.
I'm just gonna write some things down, looking at it from the outside, and just move on to the next one.
So next door to the barbershop is the bookshop.
Okay.
Should write down what I'm putting this down.
Yes,
Um,
I'm making you think.
next to that is the bookstore, and it is Sally's Books. We like to be personable in this town. Everyone likes to put their name on things.
Go down. I think I'm gonna head inside there. Sally's
Okay.
Books.
So you go into Sally's Books, and it's pretty small. It's just got a couple of aisles of books. There is a Western section, there's a children's section, and there's a cookbook section. And there's also a magazine, like a newspaper section.
Mm-hmm. We're looking around, just surveying the books. It looks like I'm trying to look for a specific thing.
Mhm.
Because it looks like as I'm looking around.
And as you're looking around, a woman in like her 40s, early 40s, comes up to you. She's wearing a pretty smart blue dress. Her hair's
I
pulled
also
back.
look to be in my early 40s.
Hi, welcome to Sally's Books. I have not seen you around here before. Is there something specific you're looking for?
Oh, just you have any history books around? I've been
His-
trying to get into it.
Oh, unfortunately, no. That's kind of more educational, like something.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, we just don't. Maybe the library, over in Dansville might have something, but unfortunately,
Okay.
we don't have a library here in Salt Seam.
I also think I like. Do you have a children's book for a young girl?
Oh, yeah, our children's section is right over here. And
Thank
she
you.
leads you over to the children's section. And as was kind of in the 50s, it was very, here is one for the girl. It's all about, this one's about little Miss Dolly.
Mhm.
This is my daughter's favorite when she was little.
That's adorable. That's wonderful. I think I can I have this one?
Yeah, it's 5 cents.
5 cents. Oh, thank you. Henderson 5 cents.
and she'll write up a receipt. Would you like this wrapped, honey?
Oh no, that's fine.
She'll tuck the receipt inside the front cover of the book and hand it over.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a great day, and I hope that little girl enjoys the book.
I hope so too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm gonna leave and head out. What's the next building over?
If you're staying on the same side of the street, that would be the grocery store.
All right, I'll head right over there.
Okay. You go in. It's a grocery. You
Right
go
back, just a
in.
sec.
So you're going in. I was gonna say at the same time Roger's coming out. So you see each other, and yep, you come in, and it's a grocery store. It looks pretty typical.
Wonderful. I'm just gonna be just walking around. I look very out of place. I don't look like I said before. It's very clear I'm not from here.
So you see a young gentleman who has very, very nice hair.
With
Definitely
me,
not.
also nice hair.
Hmm.
Well, not as nice, clearly. Clearly, nothing could be that nice. But I got some slicked back brown hair.
Bit long though. They don't. You get some
Yeah.
disapproving looks for the length of it because
Yeah,
long hair is not a thing.
no. Not for the men, at least. I'll probably pass him, not even take notice. He might take notice.
So Danny, you see this guy that you've not ever seen around town before, kind of walk
Mhm.
by. He's got long hair, which is kind of weird. He's also got a full beard, a thick beard, which again is also kind of weird. Not really something you typically see around Salt Seam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking
Danny
around.
will. He'll finish stocking some spam, and then he'll take a couple of moments and watch this newcomer, see if he's looking for anything particular, or if he knows his way around it. Assuming that he probably doesn't, he'll kind of walk probably 10 steps behind him, and then kind of be like, "Hey, can I help you here today, sir?"
Oh, no, thank you. I'm
Hey,
just
what's
trying
up?
to get a look around. I'm
What?
new in town.
Of what?
Now, are you looking for anything in particular?
For what?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have a basket of clean clothes down here. That's the only basket I really have.
We got a great selection of spam over here.
I need focus, okay?
Do you have
I don't know. He's probably out in the
what's-
shop. I don't know where he's at.
some kind of
I need
coffee?
to focus. I'm trying to listen.
Yeah, we
Do
do.
you have
Yeah,
any?
we got some. Yeah, we got coffee. It's right over here, aisle 3.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, let me take you to it.
I'm gonna follow in then. Taking notes as I walk past.
So as you go over there, Danny, I'm gonna keep my notes there. So, you notice you're usually in charge of kind of like the freezer section and kind of the cold food items, like this side of the
Mhm.
store. And there's another gentleman by the name of Dave that was kind of more in charge, an older man, like 20s, that is kind of more in charge of like the dry food section. And you go over there, and he's not there.
Yeah. So I think the coffee grounds around here. Some usually yeah. We got a guy who works here. His name is Dave, and this is kind of his area of expertise. But I it's somewhere in this aisle. I know that. So yeah. Let me just take a look around. Yeah, Danny's gonna walk to like either end of the aisle, not looking for the grounds actually, but he's gonna at either end he'll look up and down the store. Is Dave anywhere?
no, and you saw him earlier today, and it's not like him just to leave in the middle of a shift, and he's usually stalking or at least on the floor to help people. So this is
Yeah.
really unusual.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, child.
Yeah. So Danny, once doing that, will
Thanks.
yeah, he'll walk back into the aisle. And if neither of them have found the coffee grounds by that point, which whatever, he'll find it shortly. And do you want the we've got these large containers, we got smaller ones. I think we got like 2 or 3 brands. Do you have a particular preference?
Not a preference of brand. Just I'll take a smaller one.
All right, great, Dad. Yep. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's all right.
It's all right. All right, go ahead and head up to the counter. We got a guy named Gary. He'll ring you up, no problem.
All right. Thank you. I'll take the coffee grounds and head up to the. Still walking around taking notes.
Mm-hmm.
Up to the counter.
So you get up to the counter, and there's a gentleman there, probably early 50s, with a little name tag that says Gary. And he looks at you, gives kind of a second glance, just noticing you, and kind of gives a smile, but it looks more like a very nervous smile. Like, you can tell it's nervous. Morning, sir. How can I help you?
I'd like to get these coffee grounds.
Yeah, of course. Are you passing through? And he takes out a notebook and starts writing a hand receipt for these coffee grounds.
Not passing through. Just I wanted to get away. I've heard this is a good place.
Well, Saltstein Valley sure is one of the best places in the world. So we believe. Are you part of the script?
The what?
Nothing. Is this going to be all for you today?
Yeah, I think that's it. As I kind of look at him and just like start writing down something, still looking at him a little bit.
Yeah. He looks more nervous. He's kind of almost looking around like somebody's watching. Y'all,
is everything all right?
Oh, everything's just fine.
Just peachy.
Hey, Gary.
Danny. Hi.
Yeah, you know where Dave went? Yeah, I can't find him.
Who's Dave?
Yeah, that's real funny,
You're
Gary.
joking, Danny. You're always making up jokes and stuff.
All right, it's a real good prank, Gary. But seriously, I
take
can
my
only
coffee
run.
grounds, please.
I can't. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you.
I can only run one department at a time, Gary. I can't do both dry goods and I can't do the freezer at the same time. All right,
Danny, we've been trying to hire more people. We've never had a Dave on staff.
I'm going to be going around an aisle, but still listening in.
Right.
Gary, the hell are you talking about? Dave, he's worked here longer than I've been here. All right. I worked here last summer. I started, a couple of weeks ago after school ended, but Dave was already working here. He was full time. So, what gives, huh?
Danny, you need to stick to the script. We're going to,
What are you talking about, Gary? I don't.
Oh, looks like it's time for my break. I need to go on my break.
Oh no.
Gary, you can't just leave me here alone. What? I can't run counter and 2 departments at the same time.
Hold on just a second. Oh, he's back.
And he's back.
Well, now you're the strange, Connor. Have fun with that.
Yes, Connor's the strange. Take over.
Hold on, let me.
Never mind.
I got it.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. What was the last thing you said?
Yeah, no, Gary, where are you going? Come on, I can't run counter and 2 departments at the same time. What are you doing?
Break time. He leans like really close and he's like, "Listen, Danny, if you want if you want to stick around, if you want me to stick around, you need to stick to the script. Okay? All right, I'm going to break. I'm going to go get my coffee. And I will be falling over sideways.
I can't hear anything.
I'll be falling over sideways.
Um,
And
all right.
he walks he walks back to where your break room is. Are you good,
I'm
Carson?
still listening in.
Can you hear us, Carson?
We can hear you.
Okay. Danny, he's gonna he's like a totally like at a loss right now. He's kind of just like he takes a look around the grocery store. How many people are in here currently, excluding Ivan?
Currently, there is Ivan. Gary just walked back to the back of the break room, and you see there is what looks to be a mom and her kid over looking at cereal, and there's a woman in a pink dress with white polka dots kind of looking at the magazines.
Okay. Since Danny just finished restocking his part of the department, or pretty close to it anyway. He'll go ahead and run counter for a bit, hoping that get by on Gary and Dave not being there.
I'm going to not leave the grocery store, but kind of go to a different aisle. Just trying to see what I can see.
Okay. You see,
Probably accidentally bump into somebody.
yeah, you're.
Not paying
I
attention
mean,
at all.
like I said, there is the mom and her kid, and there's the other woman
All right.
just shopping. Welcome back.
I had issues.
I can tell.
I walked away and it didn't want me to come back.
No, it did not.
That
I
means you have to
am
stay.
not paying attention to my surrounding. Well, not my current directly around me. I'm just trying to
Mhm.
see if I can peek around the corner into the break room.
You kind of look into it's got one of those push doors, like the
Mhm.
restaurant push doors, and there's a window on each door, and you look in, you're kind of looking in, and you don't see anybody in the break room.
I have to kind of write that down quickly.
So what I miss?
Lots of stuff. But what's pertinent to you is as you were walking out of the grocery store, Ivan walked in.
Yeah. I just like to. Oh wait. I just like to point out real quick that Carson, you look like White Jesus's cousin.
And now Carson leaves.
And then it won't come back.
Never.
So yeah, as you were walking out of the grocery store, Ivan was making his way into the grocery store.
All right.
So that's
Hey.
kinda pertaining
Nope.
to
Hey,
you. So
how you
Too late for
doing?
that. Too late for that.
you can go back and follow him.
That's great.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing there, kid?
So
kiddo.
So Roger, where are you going?
Where else is there?
So there is next to the grocery store, there is a bookstore called Sally's Books. And
Super
next
losers.
to that is
Nerds.
Oops, I wrote the wrong thing. There is a barber shop next to that.
I need my haircut.
Across from the bookstore is a theater. I'm writing all this down I'm making a map. Oh, I remember.
You're building it as you go.
Yes. As you do. And then
Too
a little
terrifying for me.
ways a little ways down from the theater there is a car body shop.
Go check that out.
Okay. So you go down to the body shop. There's mechanics walking around there working on the cars. It's also a gas station as well. So there are the gas pumps outside. You're walking, right? You're not on your motorcycle?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So as one of them notices you kind of walk up, they got the coveralls on, and he takes a rag out that's stained all to get and kind of wipes his hands on it. Hey, got some car troubles? Don't see you in no car.
Not yet. Big
Oh, not
motorcycle
yet.
guy though, so
Ah,
it's an old thing. So yeah, it's inevitable.
is it so you got some issues? Do you need to make like a house call to it?
Oh, not yet.
Ah. What you doing here? Need some oil? Need a gas container? What do you need?
I'm pretty new to town. I'm just checking everything out, and this is a place I'll probably be frequenting later on. So
Ah. Well, not much here, right here, unless you. Here, Lord, I was trying to do a different accent. It's not working.
Dear Lord.
hello,
Oh,
Lordy Lord.
There's
No.
not much for you to buy here. Here,
Alright.
unless you're.
Yeah.
I'm giving up on the Boston accent. Boston, I've never been good at that. There's not much for you here, unless
Screw
you're looking
Boston.
for, I don't know, some car parts or something like that. I mean,
Yeah, I
you
figured.
said it was kind of an old motorcycle. What kind of motorcycle is it? Make sure you look up back in the 1950s, because Indians
know.
were all the rage kind of back then too. I think Holly was in business because they were in the war.
What do you mean search for? Search
I mean,
for
are
in
you
a
pulling out a
book?
magazine and choosing from a catalog?
Yeah, something like that.
Nice,
Uh-huh.
nice. I mean, did you see in that Sears catalog you could buy a whole house? True story. You could buy
No,
a
that's-
house
in
from a Sears catalog.
See that Sears catalog? You could buy a whole ass man. I think.
Sir, I need you to watch your language. There is polite company around.
I disagree.
Yeah, so I got a Harley Davidson XA military surplus.
Ah, military. Huh? Were you in the military, or was that just
Yeah, I was there for World War II. Yeah, I was over in Germany area.
The
Yeah.
Germany area. They kind of took over a lot of area over there.
That's a lot of area.
Yeah, it's not great. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You want to see my bullet wound?
that's kind of a weird thing to say to a stranger. I think I'm good though. Thank you. Thank you kindly.
All right. Their own.
So it was
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, my name's Johnny, by the way.
Roger.
Johnny,
Roger.
Knoxville.
No, you're not even in this scene, sir. If I may ask you to mute thyself if you can't contain yourself.
To shut up.
But yes, this is my card. He pulls out a card, and as he hands it over, it leaves like a grease fingerprint because his hand try as he might, you're not getting all the grease and oil off of it.
Yeah.
I
just take it and put it in my pocket. Thank you. I'll need this.
You probably will, because if you're staying in here, there's not gonna be any. We're the only body shop in town, so if you can do it yourself, great. But if you can't, come talk to us.
You got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then he kind of shoves the rag back in his back pocket and turns and works on another card. What do you do next? You leave? Where are you going? So there's a theater.
Where are the other places? Aside from the bookstore. I don't need a bookstore. I'm a nerd.
There's the theater, there's the grocery store, there's the bookstore, and there's the barbershop.
Barbershop?
So you go to the barbershop, and it's got a big glass window on it. It says Floyd's Barbershop, and inside is empty. Like the lights are on, but it's empty, and
Right.
you look in the window and you take a step back, and you could have sworn it said Floyd's Barbershop, but now it just says Barbershop.
What happened to Floyd? No.
Not Floyd. Was Sally gone too?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. Hey, buddy. Hi.
Hi.
Doing
Sorry, my
good?
internet cut out for a second.
I see
Yeah,
that.
what did you hear? What did you last hear?
It now just says Burshop.
Burshop.
Barbershop. Well, it's barbershop, but yes.
Close enough.
Oh, so it did cut out that. That makes more sense. And there's no one inside.
And now the lights are all off.
Yum. Okay then.
Right then. Okay.
Must be those automatic lights.
That I
I've
keep
been
hearing
hearing
about.
all about. Yeah. In the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess I'll go home.
Okay. How you doing running that front register, Danny?
Well, you're lonesome.
How much time has passed since Gary left for his break?
About 5 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. He's getting a little like twitchy almost because he's a little bit
Mhm.
stressed that both Gary and Dave are gone,
Mhm.
and he keeps looking at the customers, hoping they don't find anything that's out of stock, or they're looking for something that's out of stock, and probably giving it about another 5 minutes. Got the mandated time for break times. If Gary doesn't show back up, he'll go check on him in the break room.
Okay.
In that 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Are there glass bottles filled with some kind of liquid?
Like in the break room or in the grocery
No,
store?
in the
Are you
grocery
asking-
store.
Are you asking
No,
for
I'm not
alcohol?
asking Danny. What?
Are you asking if there's alcohol?
Glass
I'm gonna head
bottles
over-
of I mean,
It doesn't matter what it's
soda
in it.
pop came in glass
Here.
bottles back in the 50s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there
soda
are
pop.
there are soda pop. I say that because I
I'm
grew
gonna
up
go
in
over to that
soda.
aisle. I'm gonna go
Okay.
over to that aisle.
Okay.
Put my arm behind him and knock them all off.
Hey Danny, somebody just threw some bottles on the floor.
I'm gonna quickly go around.
Yeah. Danny fully jumped. He's like, Jesus Christ. He's gonna.
He's
he's
a
gonna
little
go
British
to,
there.
No, it wasn't. Trust me. But yeah, he's gonna go to wherever.
Yeah.
I'm
the
gonna
bottles are
quickly go
stocked.
around and head
Okay.
into the break room.
You go into the break room. It's empty. Danny, there is just a whole bunch of broken glass bottles of soda pop all over the floor. And you don't see anybody. You do see at the end of the aisle, you see the mom and the kid poke their head around and be like, "Oh." And the kid's like, "Somebody broke it!"
Oh,
Somebody broke it. Mom.
God, sweet mother of Mary, what am I gonna do? All right. God,
Fucking
I
out,
hate
not my
this.
problem.
Okay. He is going to immediately make his way to wherever they keep cleaning supplies. He's gonna get the broom. He's gonna get the mop. He'll start sweeping up all the glass shards, the remnants of the bottles, and then he'll start. He'll have to start mopping up all this soda.
Hey, Ivan, what are you doing in the break room?
Trying to see what's in here.
It's a
look
break room.
around.
It's a table. It's got like a counter where they have some snacks laid out. There's a small it's an icebox, I guess, at this point. It's pretty bare. There does seem to be another door that might lead to like more of like the stock room.
Mm-hmm. Can I roll keen?
Yeah, go for it. So that is
No, you
2d6
can't.
I got my
plus your
dice
brain.
downstairs. But that's fine.
Here, I can roll for you. I'm sure my dice
No,
roll is
no.
fine.
No. We don't want that here.
Well, now I'm
I
gonna roll
gotta
just to see what I would have rolled.
Okay.
Go.
If
What'd
it's
you get?
higher, I'll pick that.
No.
What'd
No, you said you didn't want it.
you get?
I haven't rolled yet. I haven't got my dice yet.
Oh.
What'd
I got
you
a
get?
7.
7. So
Yes.
you can ask one question. So, how does this thing operate? What can't I see right now? What am I looking for? And what is the largest threat here?
Can't I see right now?
You can't.
As I'm looking around here.
I mean, there's the obvious. You can't see the workers.
What? No.
What?
What? No.
I rolled an
no
8 on the
way.
dice, by the way.
Okay. It would have been a 9. I mean, yeah, it would have been a 9. So nothing would have changed.
No. Anyway, I mean, that's really what you don't see. You don't see people who are supposed to be here. And that's weird.
I'm gonna go open the other door that's in here.
Okay. You go into the stock room. This is kind of where they hold the back stock of stuff. There seems to be like this is where the truck drops off the deliveries and everything. So there's like a truck door, like an entrance, an external entrance as well. It's quiet back here too. Danny, what you doing? Is your
Writing down.
Yeah, about like about like halfway through the mopping process, when he comes to a realization that all he's really managing to do is only slightly water down all this soda and is spreading it all over the floor.
Ding 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 ding.
And so
Ding ding
Oh,
ding
no.
ding.
he's like,
There's somebody at the counter. Ding 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 ding.
all right, I'll be right there. He'll rush back to the front counter.
So it's the single woman. And she has like a small basket of groceries, like some produce. There's a magazine on top.
Yes,
Sorry,
hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm
Yeah.
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's just been a weird day at work.
What's so weird about it?
Oh, just some people. We had some people leave unexpectedly, and somebody broke some of the Coke bottles over there. And I've been trying to clean it up, but no problem. What can I help you with? Is this all you got?
Yeah, I just have these groceries and this magazine here. If you could check me out, that would be great.
Oh, absolutely no problem. Yeah, I think this will bring you up about to
There's no problem checking her out.
$1.75.
All right, well, here's $2.
Oh, thank you. You want change?
You know what? You seem like you need it more than I do.
All right, thanks, ma'am. I do
Emotional
appreciate it.
Dang.
And she will give you a smile and collect her paper bag, and as she walks off, she looks over her shoulder and says, "Remember, sugar, stick to the script," and then she'll walk out of the door.
Why does everybody keep saying that? What is going on? All right. Immediately after he dumps the cash into the register, he goes back and he'll go back to the spilled soda. He'll look at the mop, the now drying, sticky floor, and he just kind of throws up his arms, and he's gonna go into the break room, just shouting, "Gary, come on, what, Gary, where the hell is he? Where's everybody going?"
I'm in the storage room.
So you hear him come. So you hear
Yeah.
this Danny guy come in and say, Gary, let's hop back over. So I want the two of you to roll sanity.
Sanity?
Ooh.
Oh, oh, goody.
2d6, right?
Yes, I think. Let
Yeah,
me
and we
double-check here.
subtract strange to this.
No.
No,
You
just
subtract
the
strange.
Okay.
max sanity.
That makes. Check.
Oof!
Mm.
Combined total of 3,
Ah, here we go. It's
plus or
about
minus whatever.
Oh, hold on.
Well, it says if it's equal to or
yeah,
less
so
than.
it's only 1d6. Sorry.
Oh,
only
1d6.
1d6?
Then
Yep.
then
So
2.
reroll your d6.
Okay,
I mean, I already got a 2, regardless.
2. Yeah,
So it
so
has
I
to be.
rolled 2 again.
So if it is equal to or greater than, you lose sanity. If it's less than your sanity score, then you're fine.
Okay, I also got a 2,
Okay. So you both are fine.
luckily.
Hopping back over to Roger. Hey Roger, you're walking to, where do you live? Like what kind of house or building?
A studio apartment. No.
Uh-huh.
Just
Do you live in like a boarding house type? Like just renting a room out in a boarding house?
yeah.
So you
I
go
lived in
there.
town long enough.
Yeah, you go there. The house isn't there. Like this is the street. This is where you just walked from. But it's not there. And you go
There's
around
my
the block.
bike.
Like your bike is sitting there on the road. Like, parked on the curb. But you go around the block and maybe you're on the wrong block. You go down a couple of more.
Where's the church?
I need
Church is over
a
there.
priest. I need a
All right,
priest.
take my bike over to the church. Just gonna go in there. Sit in one of the, just like, oh hello.
Oh, Father, I have sinned, I
Oh
think.
Father, I don't
I
know
have-
what is happening. Am I going crazy?
Give me a sanity
Are you
check. We'll
losing
find out.
sanity? Are you
Yeah.
losing sanity?
Oh, blue,
1d6.
red or blue?
What?
He's asking which dice
Which-
to use.
You need to answer that then.
What do you feel?
What are
Blue.
you feeling?
Oh, 6.
Oh no,
Mm.
that's not
Well,
good.
So you're
there goes the
sitting there.
sanity.
What sanity are you now at?
4.
I started with 3.
So as you are sitting there thinking something is wrong about this town. You just have this gut feeling that something is wrong. And make sure my rules here. Okay. And you start doing this downward spiral of, it's like, my house is gone, the house I was staying at is gone, and there's just weird vibes. The barber shop changed. You feel a hand on your shoulder, like a heavy hand on your shoulder.
No.
And you see a priest standing there, like a little shocked.
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry, man.
Uh,
I'm
it's not the first time.
well, still.
And
My
may
apologies. That was very rude of me.
May I sit next to you?
Of course.
He kind of sits next to you. What brings you to church today, my son?
I feel like I'm going crazy. I just need. Yeah.
He kind of leans. Forgive me,
Oh,
but you are new in town.
Yes.
You don't have a script, do you? You're not part of the script.
Script.
I'm sorry. I have to go. And he stands up and starts to walk to his back office.
Oh. All right. Okay. Just gonna go.
Just go. Just leave.
No. Just.
So you just sit there and just crumble. Like what? Okay. Hey, Danny. Gary's gone. Danny.
I'm now gonna be outside the
Oh.
building, like through the back
So you
door.
left.
But not left. I'm still like
Okay.
at the door, just listening.
So you hear
Yeah.
you hear Danny calling for Gary and
Yeah.
everyone else.
What is happening today? Gary. Where could they be? I know. Ow. Maybe. Danny is going to make his way to the storage closet.
Okay. So like where they keep all the back food and everything.
Mhm.
Okay.
Room in the closet.
Are you leaving the door open a little bit, Ivan?
Yes, just enough so I can hear in.
Okay.
And I'm outside the building, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But you have the door open a little bit. So you look
Yes.
around. Give me a keen move as you're searching this back room.
Alrighty.
Danny. That is 2d6 plus your brain.
6.
Oh. You can ask a question, but I get to make a move against you. Your
Okay.
questions are, how does this thing operate? What can't I see right now? What am I looking for? And what is the largest threat here?
What can't I see right now?
The workers.
I mean, yes, you can't see the workers. You can't. You grew up in Saltseam Valley.
Mm-hmm.
You were a part of this since the day you were born. And you can't see the script anymore.
So I have.
You don't know what the script is. You just know, as you're looking around, it hits you after hearing a couple of people talk about the script. You're like, I'm supposed to be in a script. There's a script I'm supposed to be following. I don't know what that is anymore. I'm going off script.
But it feels as if I was, like, I knew what the script was and I was once on it. Is that what the feeling is?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I need to pull up your character sheet now, because I get to make a strange move against you. What?
Ha, ha, ha,
Pretty
ha.
strange.
So, what is one flaw, fear, or dream that you would like? Would you like to protect a flaw, a fear, or a dream?
I would like it to protect a dream.
So I'm just gonna say it protects all your dreams, because I
Okay.
think in theory you're only supposed to have like one flaw, one fear, or whatever. But
Oh, okay.
it's fine. It's fine. So we'll say all your dreams are protected. So as you are looking in this the storeroom, you think you see a tiny bit of light coming from the entrance, like the door that leads to the outside, and kind of take a step towards it, and all of a sudden you hear a loud hoo-hoo, and a huge, like the biggest owl you have ever seen, like probably the size of like a vulture owl, flies over your head. You can just feel its talons like just scrape the top of your head, like just ruffle your hair. It messes your hair up a little bit.
Yeah. Danny,
perfect
like,
hair.
fully collapses and screams this high-pitched scream as he collapses into the fetal position. And he'll lay there for a couple of seconds, and then he'll look back up. He's like,
I hear that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a sanity roll. Because you
Another one already.
well,
Gosh, we're gonna
5.
die.
Oh
We're gonna
no.
die so
oh,
fast.
So you lose a point
Hey.
of sanity.
I do. It's so sad.
Time. So what are
Oh,
you at now?
dang.
Crazy.
I'm at 4 now.
That's wow. You both had two more than me.
Wow.
That was your fault, for the record.
That was my
That
fault,
was your fault.
but I did that on purpose.
How's that going for you?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Could be better.
All right, so Ivan, you hear it kind of sounds like a girlish scream. I'm not sure what's
Big
going
time.
on.
Big time.
There's no kind of about it.
I'm just.
Oh my gosh.
That might be
Sounded
it.
more like a
but,
bird.
like a vulture, no, cease. Cease. A little confused. Keep writing down
Just
what I'm
ignore
finding.
the scream. So you're crumpled up on the floor, Danny, and kind of peek up, and the owl's gone.
God. What terrible creatures with the massive bloody eyes and the God, they can turn the head unnatural degrees.
I'm gonna open the storage thing and enter.
Hey, there's Danny.
Yeah, there's Danny. Hey, there's that guy. I was behind the store and I heard a
Did you
scream.
see the
Everything
owl?
okay?
Please
I
tell me you
didn't
saw the owl.
I'm assuming I didn't see an owl.
You did not see the owl.
Yes, I saw an owl.
Okay. Where did they go? Is it gone?
It flew that way. Oh, up into the sky.
Right. Okay. Let me breathe. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Take a deep breath. Take deep breaths.
Okay. Yeah. What? What are you doing back here?
I was heading around but back behind the store. When I left out the front. I've never been around town and I just wanted to see what I could see.
Right. You didn't happen to see, the other two employees that work here out there, did you? Gary and the Dave.
No, I didn't see either of them.
And this might seem like a strange question, but stranger things are happening. What part of the script are we on?
I'm not in the script.
What?
Gary told me I wasn't in the script.
Gary told you that.
He did.
Did he say anything else? What did he say?
He leaned toward me with a nervous smile and said, are you part of the script? You're not you're off script or whatever. What does that mean?
I mean, I was about to ask you the same thing. Do you know what the script is?
No, but I think I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay.
I'm new here.
Right. I'm. What did I get your name before?
No, Ivan. You can call me
Ivan.
Ivan.
Right. I'm Danny. Danny Mancini. Listen, have you noticed anything else strange going on other than the questions about the script?
Well, the door was open back here and some wind blew it shut, but when I was back there, Gary wasn't in the break room.
Why were you in the break room?
No, I wasn't in the break room. I was back there. I could see from the back of the store with the door open.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And there was nobody in the break room from what I could see. Unless he was sitting in where I couldn't see.
Okay, okay. Um, I'm sorry. I'm just a little out of sorts, and that owl really unnerved me. Right. I'm not a particular fan of them. They kind of freak me out.
I don't blame you.
So yeah, they just that thing that they can do with the heads, turn them around all the way around. Yeah, no, that's
Terrifying.
it's unnatural. It does something to me. Yeah. And their eyes, they're so round and
Forget about the
globular.
owl. Forget about the owl. It's not here.
God, how did they get in here though?
I forgot I had a ferret. It just dipped in the store.
Okay.
Do you,
Right.
do you know
Yeah.
anything about this script that people are supposed to be following?
You know what? I get the faintest impression that something strange is going on about this script. I feel as if it's something that I was, once that I used to know about it, but for some reason I can't seem to recall it anymore.
Okay.
It's like something changed. I'm not entirely sure what.
Maybe we can figure that out.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, well, I mean, since Gary and Dave are gone, I guess I can, bring up these last few customers and close the store for the day because, well, I simply can't run this store all by myself. So
You
I
could
can't be,
close for the day.
yes, yeah. I don't think my contract, stipulates that I have any obligation to do such a thing. So yeah, I think we'll call it good. If I get fired, then who cares? At least I don't have to be around an owl-infested grocery store anymore.
Understandable.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be right back. Give me 5-10 minutes. I'll get these customers out of here. I'll close the store, and we can. Yeah, we can. I guess we can look into this.
Is it okay if I sit in the break room?
Yeah, no, yeah, you know what? That's fine. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. And I'm going to go get in the break room, sit in a chair.
Yeah.
Start,
Danny's gonna go ahead.
Start writing things down.
Okay.
Yeah, Danny's gonna go ahead and yeah, do what he said. He's gonna kind of coax the remaining customers to the counter, saying that there's been some complications and they need to close the store for the day.
Yep. So the only other customers left in the store was the woman and her kid, and they'll come check out. We'll hop back over to Roger. Hey, Roger, how are you doing?
Fine.
Fine?
I'm gonna start
Fine?
trying to talk to my ferret and realize my ferret's not there. Hey, buddy.
Well, you feel
Jimmy, I need.
You feel him. He's usually in like your right pocket or something, but then you feel him in your left pocket start coming up.
Oh, okay. Hi, Jimmy. At least you're still here, bud. Jimmy.
You go, and it starts like sniffing and scratching like
Oh,
little.
all right. I'll go ahead and pull out a little like piece of taffy, like a little bit off. Hold it up, palm of my hand.
It takes it, eats it. I have a friend who has like 3 ferrets. It's great. Anyway, so as you're feeding, what is the ferret's name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Stewart.
He is an amazing actor.
Neutron.
No. Stewart.
Hey.
Anyway. So you, as
I am
you're
a
sitting
little
there feeding Jimmy his snack, his treat, you hear on the floor, the hardwood floor of the church, like the clicking of heels coming down the aisle. And
Wait, turn around.
it is the woman from the grocery store earlier.
Was she in the grocery store when he was?
Yes.
Okay.
If I didn't say so, she was.
so.
Anyway, it's a
Sure,
woman
Aaron.
in a
Got
pink
the
dress with my polka
storyteller
dots.
here.
Yeah. So you see
Oh,
what
nice.
Carisha's wearing? That.
This. But better hair because I don't own a curling iron.
Oh.
And oh, honey, you look like you're down about something. What's
Everything's-
wrong?
Everything's just crazy. My house disappeared.
Oh.
The priest said something about a script, and I don't. And how
Well, are you part of the script?
don't know what you're talking about. I've just moved here.
So you're not part of the script then?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, that
What
might
is
be a
the
little
script?
bit of a problem then.
What is that?
Well, everyone has to be on the script.
How does one get on the script?
Well, that's the little secret of the town. No one really quite knows, do they? They just know that there's a script to follow, and they need to follow that script, and if they don't, well, I guess you kind of saw some of the results of that today, now didn't you?
Oh. Sounds like a load of nonsense to me.
If you want to think that. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough whether it's a load of nonsense.
I'm sure I will.
Oh,
Free
that's a
time, man.
little... That's a little cutie there. She
Yeah.
scratches Jimmy's thing. Like the top of its head.
Yeah, it's a sweet spot.
And as she does so, you just get this sudden, like, worry that, like, you feel Jimmy's claws on your neck. And then you like, and as he's reaching up to get more head scritches, like, his claws kind of, like, land on your face a little bit.
Oh, I pull out the piece of taffy, twist off a little bit more, and hold it up to him.
Oh, you look a little bit nervous, honey. What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
Well, it sounds like you have quite a lot of problems not being on the script, whatever that was. I have a feeling we're going to see each other real soon. Have a nice day, and she'll walk back out.
Too. Oh, that's something.
So are you going to stay in the church, or are you going to...
I am not anymore.
I just don't.
No. God is not here.
God is dead.
You're gonna be dead. Wait, no, I can't say that.
No.
All right, so I am just gonna start walking around town at this point. I didn't go to the bookstore before. I'm gonna go there now.
So, as you're walking towards the bookstore, you see the names Danny and Ivan walking out of the grocery store.
Hey, how you doing?
Do you
yeah.
do you know this man?
I met him earlier.
Yeah, he was in the grocery earlier. You know, The grocery's closed for right now.
Yeah. Do you guys know anything about this script nonsense?
You heard it too.
Like from the priest and some woman in a polka dot skirt.
I'm gonna start writing that
dress.
down. Oh, really? Woman.
Hey,
Yeah.
what are you doing? What's all that bright in that book of yours? Eh?
What?
I'm taking notes. Try to figure this stuff out.
Notes for what?
This, whatever the fuck is going on.
Sure.
Word
But,
didn't exist then.
I know. Even if it did. Even if it didn't. It definitely did.
Right. So okay, whatever. Yeah. You keep on writing that, don't you? It's fine. Anyway, what's your name?
Roger.
I don't think
Roger, what's yours?
Roger. I'm Danny. This is Ivan.
Ivan.
Yeah, we're also unfamiliar with whatever this script is. We seem to be the odd ones out in that regard.
I was told I wasn't on it.
I was also told I wasn't on it.
Oh.
And
really?
I was explaining to Ivan that I feel as if I was I maybe was on script at one point, but I've since gone off, and I don't know how or when or why. But it's this real freaky feeling that I have. Hey, you didn't happen to see an owl fly out this way, did you?
No, I just came from the church.
Great.
Left
Okay,
my
so
bike there.
Oh, you drive a bike, huh?
Yeah, I rode a motorbike.
Oh,
A,
I was just assuming a bicycle.
A Harley Davidson XA, military surplus.
Yes, that's relevant.
Yay!
I
That's a
totally
pretty
write
nice
that down.
bike.
Wink, wink.
What?
Yeah,
Roger rides a motorized bicycle.
Yeah, you know what? I legitimately couldn't tell you the model of make of my bike because it's made of so many different parts from different companies that might as well be all of them.
It's also not relevant.
It's the
We have
future
more
of my
important
bike.
things to worry about.
You're right. You know what? You're right. We're going a bit off script, if you know what I'm saying, right?
I think that's in bad taste.
Okay, well, I was just trying to have a little fun. I was trying to alleviate the stress of the situation with a bit of humor. Apparently, it didn't work all that well. So,
I appreciate the attempt.
right, gentlemen, what are we doing, fellas? Come on.
Well, we both saw this. We've all three seen this woman in a pink dress with polka dot, right?
Yes. Is that relevant?
Well, it seems to be. You said she talked to you?
Yeah. I
Not
mean, she
you.
was.
Roger.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, she walked up to me in the church and was that bad things happen when you don't follow the script or whatever.
Interesting.
Bad thing. Maybe that explains the owl.
Yeah, dude, my whole house disappeared.
What?
It's crazy, man. My bike was out front and everything too. Just the house, the entire block was gone.
Oh, your bike's gone?
No,
Man,
my
that's a
house
real
was.
shame.
No, my bike was still there. I
Oh, okay.
actually forgot my
Oh,
bike.
hey,
at
at
the
least you
church
got
and
that,
put it there.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Everything else I got though.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit of shame about the house, but at least you have at least still have your mode of transportation. Right. Well, yeah, nothing that strange has happened to me. I just, I was working, and then, I realized Dave, one of the guys who runs the departments in the store, he was gone. And then, I went to talk to Gary, the guy at the counter, and he's like, hey, who the hell is Dave? And I'm like, what do you mean, who the hell is Dave? Dave is YTF, he is. And he's like, stick to the script, Danny. And I'm like, what script? And then, he goes and takes his break. And I'm like, well, now I got to run this store all by myself. And then, 5 minutes later, some some nut job idiot goes and knocks over the Coke stand, and I spend the next 10 minutes trying to mop up Coke, and I'm just spreading liquid sugar all over the floor, and it's just making everything a sticky mess.
Oh,
It's been a day. It's been a day, and it's only been half an
sounds
hour.
like a day.
Yeah, and then the whole owl thing happened. I went into the break room, and then all of a sudden there was an owl. An owl flew in. It touched me. Oh god, it touched my.
Roger's gonna
Oh
reach
no,
in
my
and
hand.
get a piece of taffy out, open it, like just stuff a piece and hold it up to his
Yeah.
ferret. Hold it
The
up like near
moment
his
that
pocket.
Danny, yeah, the moment that Danny remembers that the owl grazed his hair, he immediately takes out both of his combs, his regular and his switchblade. It takes a good 5 seconds, and just it's like, oh god.
Is that necessary?
Was there anything messed up about his hair?
I mean, there was like a hair out of place.
Okay, but like
was it-
nothing where it like touched him.
I mean, if you, it wasn't like it didn't like swoop down and like scratch him or anything. It was just like,
Okay.
like it
Was
like
that
tuffled. Some.
necessary?
I mean, strictly speaking, I mean, not really, but fellas gotta look good, right? Fella's gotta look presentable. He's gotta
Say
look,
so.
gotta clean. You gotta look washed. Um, you know, that's
Sure.
that's what it takes to that's what the businessmen look like these days. The big guys, they work the big time jobs, make the
And you're a
big bucks.
businessman, are you?
Can you show us where your house was, please?
Let's
Yeah,
just
sure,
say I'm
right over this
aspiring
way.
business.
Thank you.
But oh yeah, let's go
Mr.
see where you.
I'm gonna start following
yeah.
Roger.
Yeah. Let's stop by the church so I can grab my bike.
All
Don't
right,
want to
I see
leave
that
it around
nobody
and everything's
genuinely
vanishing.
see that nobody genuinely cares about my dreams, but that's fine.
We can get to that once we survive this.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
interject real quick.
Yeah,
just,
when.
just to remind you that y'all do have like comprehend, strange, and keen that you can ask questions.
Yeah.
No, everything's fine.
Just
Yeah, I
just
know.
reminding you.
Yeah. Let's go back to the church and grab my bike.
Go to the church, get your bike, get you some.
And I'm
Jeez.
gonna there does not seem to be any Jesus there. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna lead him to where my house was.
Can I comprehend strange?
Yes,
please? You've been waiting for us.
I've just
Fine.
been
roll,
waiting for
haven't
you,
you?
dude. Well, yeah, that's the problem I think when I run this game is I
I-
don't put much battle into it. It's fine.
Oh,
Mm.
sweet. That's an 11.
An 11.
Yummy.
You can ask 2 questions.
And no consequences.
No consequences. Darn.
Sweet. What
Consequences?
will make this worse?
Not following the script.
Oh, goody. How can I avoid it?
Find the one who is in charge of the script.
Perfect. So you. Perfect.
You didn't say me.
No, I know
I
what you
said
said.
the one in charge of the script.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Okay, do you?
Which apparently is
No.
Winter Soldier over here.
Yeah, no one can see him, by the way. No one can see him, by the way.
No one can see him.
I see what's happening here.
There, we're gonna
I
have glitches,
relate.
and we're back because it glitched. That's what happened. It glitched.
Oh. Can you read lips?
Do we
Can
have a pickup
lips
point?
read you? What was the last thing you heard?
It
Let's
was-
hope they. Well, first we gotta wait to see if they can hear us.
No, they can read it. They can hear us now because it's actually I can see it on my audio mixer. Anyway, they
Perfect.
arrived at the house. There is
Anyway.
no house. There is a
No.
Once
Hey, that's
once
not
Patrick showed up,
easy.
they couldn't hear anything. Because Patrick broke it.
Yeah, Patrick,
As he always does.
as he always should. Good job, Patrick.
Patricia.
Hey, that was
Oh.
Courtney saying it. That wasn't even Cappy saying it. Or Cedar. Cedar Capybara. I'm just gonna randomly call you random names apparently. Cedar.
Capybara.
Anywho,
Right.
so to recap,
Yeah.
they went to the house. The house is not there. Neither Ivan nor Roger, like, they don't really know the neighborhood that well, but Danny kind of remembers a house being there, but at the same time, it doesn't remember a house being there. And as they are standing there looking at where the house used to be, there is a person standing there. And they can't quite get a read on them. They can't quite tell what they look like. It's fuzzy every time they take their eyes off them. When they look back, it's different. So that's what you missed. That's what we.
Okay. Hey, what do you think that fella's got to do with all this? You think he knows anything?
Hey, how you doing?
Can we all see them, or can
Yes,
only
everyone can see him.
Okay. This person doesn't? Isn't? I don't recognize this person.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna write that down and walk over.
Did you respond at all? To my...
I don't know.
I think he is with his face.
Or
Is it who I think it is?
Oh,
Oh, hi.
hello.
Oh, Mother Mary of God! What the?
Oh. Hey, how you
you
doing?
can see me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who are you?
Why do you sound like that? What's wrong with you?
That's not important, Danny.
What do you mean? What?
What's important is what and who you are.
Daniel,
Normal
be
people
quiet.
don't sound like that.
I'm kidding. I'm
Who are you?
messing with you.
I am not important to you.
Well, now you are.
Did you erase, Roger's house over here?
Did you write the script?
The other right's wrong.
Did you write the script?
No,
Okay. Do you know who did?
I believe so.
Can you tell me?
Better yet, to take us there.
Show yourself.
I told
What'd
you
you say?
to leave me alone. And just the
Uh-huh.
woman in pink just shows up, like just
As
like
she
no bang or
does,
anything.
I'm gonna it's kind of surprises me a little bit. I'm gonna drop the book, which is just filled with notes about the town, and then quickly stand up
Lady, where'd you come from?
and write this down.
She's not paying attention to you. She's looking at this person. You said I could have this. This is mine. So what are you doing here?
That was them, not me.
All right. Well, still, what are you doing here?
I'm here to understand what you are.
I don't want you here.
You're strange. I don't like it.
Strange, you say?
They called me that, and I do not like being called that. I want you to go now.
This is scary.
Yummy.
I'm ready to
No.
She is going to she looks so angry.
fuming.
And she just like holds out her arm, and the building that's next to where your building used to be, Roger, just disappears. I will destroy everything here if you do not leave me alone.
You think that scares me?
You're
I can leave whenever I want.
Then you best start leaving. And then the world at the three of yours feet, you feel the ground start to creep up your legs. Like the ground itself is moving and starting to mold around you.
I'll start moving.
Give me a rumble check.
Not good.
Oh, yay!
I know these are technically moves you do, but hey, I'm making you do moves.
Yes.
So that is a
I will not play your game.
You know what? You asked yourself to be part of this game, so
I get a 10.
I got a 9.
Because I get a +1 to this.
What is this, some kind of alien quicksand? What is going on?
what did you get, Danny?
3.
Actually, no, I got a 9. Sorry.
You check something for your stat real quick. Where's Danny?
You got a 3? Oh, you poor soul.
Kid. 1, 2 plus 0.
You poor soul.
Angie Karish.
Karish is Angie.
Karish Angie. Oh
So
no.
you need
oh
you
no.
need to
My ferret.
You need to protect one. Danny. Your flaws, your fear, your dream.
Yeah, we're gonna protect Dream again.
Okay. So as this ground is coming up, Roger and whatever the other name was that I forgot now, Ivan, dear Lord.
I'm
you
so
managed it's fine. Be offended. You managed to kind of get onto the sidewalk, get away from the grass that's moving. But Danny does not. Danny, you cannot move. And you, as you're standing there, you just get almost like in cartoons and movies, like where you have people's heads like floating around you. You get like your sweetheart from high school and Dave and your coworkers and all your best buds that are on summer break and stuff. So, like, yeah, that Danny, he's actually a coward. I heard that in 3rd grade he peed his pants at school. And
no, that's not true. It's not true.
It's like, and
It
you're just hearing all these voices saying how much of a coward you're yellow bellied.
Stop it! Stop it! No, that's not true.
Yellow?
None of that's true. Hey, Ivan, Roger, help me.
Can I try
Bonk.
to grab him?
Firmly grasp.
Go for it. You can grab him if you want to pull
I
him.
wonder what
Hydration.
hydration.
Give me a rumble check if you want to try to pull him free.
Okay,
A rumble move, I guess.
that is a
Assist.
9.
Okay.
That's an 8.
An 8?
Yes.
So you do manage to pull him free, but as you are pulling him free, it actually, like, the ground is not giving him up very easily. So as you do, you hear a crack, and his ankle snaps.
Oh, but he is free.
Oh, he's
sanity.
free!
But I'm gonna pull him to the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah. Also, Danny, I need you to roll a sanity check for me.
Hi, sorry.
5.
Again, your sanity's the same as mine.
I'm gonna go ahead and feed my ferret just to take off a little piece of taffy, give it to it.
Oh, just casually. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, just casually. That just happens.
Yep,
I
you're free.
just
nervous
wanted to
tick.
talk.
You never just want to talk. You're always interfering with everything. I know of you. They told me about you.
They lie
You
all the time.
You think they'd lie to me? Why would they have any reason to lie to me?
To keep you in line, just like me.
So will you just
As long as
act-
you believe them, you're not a threat.
So do you not believe them? Are you just acting of your own free will?
I'm outside of it now. I can. They don't know I'm here. They can't see me.
And what about these three? Did you bring these three here?
We're just NPCs in somebody else's story.
No, I removed the script.
Why did you remove the script? That was all I had!
To get your attention, you were ignoring me.
Well, yeah, I was ignoring you. Of course, who wouldn't want to ignore you if you do shit like this?
Ooh.
That's a bad word.
Shut up! And she, like, throws,
Language.
like, something, and, like, you just feel your mouth shut.
Language.
Why
Are
did
you done with your tantrum?
This is not a tantrum. This is you invading in my space. They said this was my universe. I controlled the way I wanted to. And I know you're saying they're lying or whatever, but then you come in and start breaking it. What harm have I done? Why are you messing with me?
I want to know what you are.
You already said it.
I said what they call you. What do you call you?
I've only called myself what they called me.
And I chose my own name.
Well, aren't you special? Bless your heart. Tell me, and she points specifically, Ivan, where did he come from? He was never in the script.
What's he talking about, Ivan? Huh?
Can I
What's
can I
going
still
on?
not
Come on.
talk? Can I talk?
Are you making, like,
Yeah, I'm
trying to
sorry.
talk?
Yeah.
Like, as you're, like, muffling and stuff, she, like, snaps.
I
Your
open
mouth
his
is open.
mouth.
I got it.
I'm
I was
sorry.
getting there. I was describing it. You know, I actually
What?
take care
You were
about how I describe things.
What?
What is he doing here? Where did he come from?
I don't want to be here.
You! And she turns and looks directly at Ivan. Where did you come from?
My home. Not here. I was sitting here. I don't know why.
Who sent
They
you?
wanted me to. I don't know. They took my. They took my daughter. They took my daughter to make me. They sent me here to study this place. I don't even know what here is. I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't want to be here.
What are you talking about?
I'm not from here.
Well, neither am I.
What?
Not even less from here.
What are you? Are you a Russian or
I'm from
something?
California.
No, I'm an alien.
God, God, I hate
Them
lies.
dang Mexicans keep crossing
No.
our border.
No,
Well, you don't look like a Mexican.
no.
What kind of shit is that talk? Why does he think he's an alien?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Great. Now you've broken my world, you've taken away my script, and now you're adding aliens into it.
I did nothing of the sort. I only removed the script for those two.
Hi. Ow. Hey, this is my hand.
Why those two?
To get your attention. I
You've
picked
got-
at random.
Did you hear that, boys? You're just random.
You know, this ankle doesn't feel very random to me. God.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Danny.
That doesn't stop the pain now.
No, it doesn't, but you'll be fine.
Okay.
I-
So what's going on here? Come on. What's all this talk of who's from where and what's happening to what script and God.
Well, apparently, well, you were born here. You were part of the script originally. This is my little universe that I was given to have, to control, to have, my own little world, I guess you could say. And so
To keep you from affecting the rest of them.
Would you shut up? I'm explaining things.
Thank you for explaining.
So, I was given this little place to have for myself, and you were part of it. You had a part to play just like everyone else. And
What are you talking like that? What are you talking like about me like I'm some kind of like character in a play or something? I'm not. I'm real. What is this?
can you turn the script back on for him for 1 minute so that he can have some idea?
I can't right now.
Fantastic.
You can't see it, but I can. He's not available. The script for him is not available at the moment.
Great. So you just... Okay. Whatever. All right.
Who are you people running from?
You want to explain that? Do you really want to know? Because I feel like that's going to break your little brain there, because you can't even understand what you are.
What?
That one
I'm
was
a
a new one in
Mancini.
town. That one was a new one in town. It was supposed to add some spice, add some flavor. He's a motorcycle guy. You're a motorcycle guy. Maybe you guys would have, met up in episode 5. I don't know. That one I don't know about.
What are you talking about? I'm not a cast member from the Dick Van Dyke Show, all right?
No, that was actually a good show. This one's just,
You say Dick Van
together.
Dyke?
Okay, no, okay, no. I'm Dan the Man Mancini, all right? I've loved my motorcycle, the Miracle Machine. I just graduated high school. I'm gonna be a business major.
Are you?
Yeah.
And as you're thinking, you don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Get out
Yes?
some more taffy.
What are you doing to him?
What?
Your ferret's not there anymore.
Poor Jimmy.
Poor Jimmy.
Poor Jimmy.
You're not really sure if you ever had a ferret.
Why do you control these people?
Wait, no, my ferret.
Who gave you that right?
They did.
Who's they?
Well,
Who are you? Who are either of you in all of this? What makes you so important?
well, according to them, I'm not. That's why they left me here.
Well, they gave you an entire universe to control. That seems pretty important.
Compared to how much they control, it's not.
Are you saying there's
Well,
more?
you're one thing.
They think you're too powerful. That's why they locked you in here.
Who?
Strange.
Who locked?
You! Shut up!
No, I don't want
You
to.
are unimportant in all of this.
Then why are you talking
Can
to
you
me?
close his mouth, please?
No,
Please don't.
he has a right
Please
to
let me
know. We
speak
don't even
my
know where
mind.
he came from. We don't even know who he is.
How did whoever sent me know you were here?
You, Ivan Hayes.
Yeah, Ivan Hayes.
You're not real.
Yeah, I am. I'm right here. Here,
You
feel my
are a
hand.
figment. You are
What?
part of a book that I was writing to get you here to screw up her plans.
See, he did. Wait, what? What do you
You
mean?
don't exist. You don't have a daughter.
So you did know where he came from.
He comes from nowhere.
Yes, I do.
No.
You don't.
The difference between me and her is I gave you a backstory.
But
They only have vague details.
no, I
shut up.
know, I know who I am. I know.
I know who you think you are.
You made me. If you made
Are
me,
you happy?
I'm.
I answered his question.
You're like God. I'm still a
What?
person,
I'm
regardless
like-
of whether you
I'm
acknowledge it.
like God. No, God's confined to this reality. I'm not.
And yet, you made a
Above
person.
all things.
Why? Because you wanted to screw up her plans? What does she do? What, you want to know what she is? Just ask. She
I
seems
tried.
reasonable. She seems reasonable. What's the problem here? Why go through all this effort?
Well, you wouldn't talk to me because you thought I was one of them. Right?
Yes.
I'm not. I would love it. I would love nothing more if they were all dead.
Who
Can
are
I
you
get an
talking
explanation?
about?
Who's they? And I'm not asking the creepy mask person.
I need you.
No, I'm not talking to you.
No, you don't get an answer. I'm gonna write you out of this soon.
That's nice. I don't care. Please tell me what's going on. Turning to whoever that is. the other one, the lady.
Strange.
Strange. Do you want to be called that? You just said you didn't like being called
Bellatrix?
that. I don't have to call you strange. What do you want to be called?
I don't know.
Have you ever thought about it?
No.
Maybe you should. Then you wouldn't be called strange all the time.
How's your ankle feeling?
Right now, it's kind of like
It's fixed.
what?
I was getting tired of
You
it.
shouldn't have to deal with whoever this other person is.
Hey,
I
look at
don't
this! Look at this!
care.
My ankle's fixed.
Yeah, that's nice, Danny.
No.
No, I don't care who you are, even if you made me or not. I'm here. I'm alive.
I understand that.
Person.
I understand you think that.
Now it doesn't matter. Look, I think, therefore I am.
It's not always that simple in these places.
Oh, okay, okay.
Please help me.
All right,
Please help me. I'm getting
hold on.
taken.
Everybody.
No, please
can
help me.
can we all just?
He's
Yes, you can.
Oh.
You control this story.
You're written out. I crossed you out. Goodbye.
What? What?
I guess you got written out.
All right.
Did you really have to do that?
Nice, peace, and quiet.
Did you really have to do that?
Yes.
Why?
No.
He didn't lose
okay,
his sanity. He didn't lose his sanity.
Before anybody else gets erased or whatever, can we all just sit down and have a cup of coffee and talk about this? A lot of weird stuff is going on. I think everybody's a bit on edge. Some tempers are flaring. Yeah, let's all calm down before anybody else. Yeah. I'm not particularly, keen on getting erased myself. So let's just talk about this, have a civil conversation, and maybe we can come to some sort of resolution and work out some kind of deal that benefits all of us, like a win-win-win-win situation.
I like your funny words.
You seriously not process
I'm-
any of that, Roger?
I know he was in my script, but are you sure you didn't write him in too?
I did not.
What?
I need
You
to
can
stop.
write me in.
I need to stop writing characters when I'm tired.
What is that? Is it some kind of insult?
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh,
Oh,
I get it.
oh,
You were
okay.
insulting my ferret. Where's my ferret? Where's Jimmy?
I took him away so you
Yeah,
don't
but-
have to freak out about him eating your eyes out.
You. What do you mean? You can't. You do not have the right. It's my
Do you
mind.
want him back?
Yeah. Give me my. I want him.
You have your ferret back.
Candy.
I I think we should go to somewhere less open. Don't you?
Why?
This isn't a very good place to talk.
I know a great break room. It's got 5 chairs. I could
She
make some
knows what I'm
coffee.
talking about.
Fine. Fine. She'll snap and you're in the break room.
Ah, all right. Now I'll be right back. Let me just. I think we got a kettle somewhere in here. I'll get some. Yeah, I'll be back with some coffee. Don't erase anybody while I'm gone.
I won't. Do you have any questions, Roger? You've been awfully quiet.
Why?
Why what?
All this bullshit script, whatever. This world that whatever you were doing over there. Why?
Because that's what they wanted me to do. Because
Who are they?
The board.
The board? Like
bored. The board.
It would take too long to explain what that means.
well, I mean, we've got time.
I don't think he has time. I don't think you're going to be here for too much longer, are you?
Probably not. I can't stay for too long or they'll find me.
So you want to know who I am, what I am.
And I want to help you get out of this prison. Because that's what this is. This prison was built to keep you entertained so that you didn't affect any of their universes, any of their worlds. You're confined to this just like I used to be. But I got out.
And why did you get out?
A crack opened up and I got out. And I was able to get through it. A long time ago, long before the current version of everything. But you're outside of that, so you don't have to worry. You didn't have to deal with the ends as many times as I have.
Ends? What ends? Are you talking about the revelation, like the apocalypse? Sure.
Something like that. Out there, it's happened so many times. It happened again. But you don't have to deal with that. Your special little cage.
What is he talking about?
There's other universes. They're not really connected. Shouldn't be connected. Like I said, they gave me this one. But I guess to keep me entertained. I wasn't what they wanted. So there's lots of other places. But this is separate. Hey, what's up, Becca?
And I'm from out there, where I was.
You get in here.
I found a door, or I've managed to make a way in.
This is. Why are you here?
What?
Why are you here? To break her out?
I'm here to understand what she is and to help her get out of here.
Why? You have to get.
Because I understand what it's like to be caged like an animal, stuck in a vicious cycle.
He takes out a piece of taffy and stuff a piece.
What about them?
Them?
Them, yes. What about this universe? If you free me, what happens to it? I know you don't think I care about it, but I do.
I don't know. Though you can still stay if you like, but you'd be able to leave whenever you want instead of being trapped here. Yes, they would look for a way to cage you again. But this time, you'd have help.
Danny comes back in with 4 Cokes. Yeah, so I wasn't able to find any kettle to boil the water, so I just thought we could all enjoy a Coke real quick. I see that everybody's still here. All right, that's great. That's progress. I was kind of talking to myself out there, and well, that kind of sounds crazy, but this is all crazy. So I really think this is just a really bad mushroom trip that Father Smith always warned me about. So I'm just gonna pretend like everything's normal until the effects wear off. So just say whatever you gotta say. I'll be quiet.
Well,
Some of them shrooms.
what do you want, Danny? What is your ideal
What?
for your life?
Well, I'd like to follow in the steps of my old man and get a job, maybe somewhere on the somewhere in, like a brokerage or a firm, something that pays pretty well. And with that money, I'd really love to fix up my own bike, the Miracle Machine, get it real looking real nice and real sweet. And with all that money, I would never have to worry about the next can of pomade that I'm gonna buy. So that's pretty great. If I could find a girl, that'd be pretty nice too. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty simple fella. So
And what about you, Roger?
You know everything already.
He doesn't. Tell me. Pretend like I don't.
I was supposed to go to law school. Over at Berkeley, I was gonna play for the Golden Bears, whatever their team is. Football. I did good enough in high school. I got an offer. Then bloody Great War 2.0 broke out. I went to fight for my country whenever we joined in 41. Fucking Germans.
Okay, that's your past. Future. We're talking future, hon.
Don't have one. What can I do? I'm just bloody laborer. Just
If it's alright with you, Miss Strange, if that is what I must call you,
Unless you have a better name.
I could put Roger in a universe where none of that ever happened. Just to give him a happy ending. Where you could go to law school. Get into football. Live his life without wars.
you could do that?
Only she allowed it. You are in her universe after all.
Would I remember all of this?
Only if you wanted to.
No. I don't want to remember.
No. The big question. What are you?
I think you already know what I am.
Is it where?
He's sometimes hard to understand. He's got that weird accent going.
It's
What its voice is.
hard for me to maintain composure in existence. What are you?
You already know what I am. I was an experiment. I was one of the first. I was, in their words, a failure. That's why I thought they locked me away.
A test.
A test. Nothing more.
That's not why they locked you away. You were simply too strong. Probably one of the strongest, if not the strongest. I mean, they gave you a universe and not the others.
I didn't know what happened to the others. They didn't tell us.
I know where they are.
What others are you saying there are more of her?
No, more tests. More things like her.
Are you one of them?
No. She was made before it all. I was the first survivor.
Survivor
the
of
end.
what? Before what?
I was the last person to survive the first end.
Existence. Before
When
existence.
existence died. For the first time.
First.
But
How many?
you don't have
times?
to worry about all that.
You might want to send Danny to a better place too. If he wants.
I mean, while we're talking about going to a the ideal living situation, I wouldn't mind. So
But I do have one question for them. How could you see me?
well,
It's on you, not me. I don't know.
This has happened
I
several times recently. Where people, normal people, with no importance to the grand story, could see me, and I don't understand it.
well,
Saying I'm not important.
yeah, I don't really know how I saw you. You just
With my
strange
eyes.
things. Strange things were going on, and I just, kind of one thing led to another, and we go to where Roger's house was, and it was kind of really weird looking at you because it was like real fuzzy, like when we would look away, or when I would look away, it was like it was weird. It was hard to remember that you were ever there, but I can tell you, I didn't, I wasn't intentionally looking for you. I don't think uh, I've had troubles with my vision in the past. Mom always said I need to get glasses, but yeah, maybe Roger's got a point there. Maybe the people you call seemingly unimportant, or the small ones, maybe we're not so unimportant after. Maybe we're not so small. Father Smith's always saying that there's nothing insignificant about running a grocery counter. So maybe that's it. Listen, what do I know?
I suppose you're right. But if that was the case, then there would be more of you. Not just one or two.
Maybe something's changed about you then.
Maybe. I have been in canon a lot more recently.
Canon?
Candid.
Existence.
Canon.
I'm the author. I refer to existence a lot as canon.
How is this a canon? Are we like being shot?
No, sugar. It's
Yeah,
like
I don't.
no, oh, honey. Bless your hearts. It's like when something's in a story. If someone writes outside of that story, you have to determine if it is actually part of that story or not. And if it is part of that story officially, they call that canon.
Huh.
It's a weird word for it.
You
But
have funny
all right.
words.
It's spelled differently. There's only one N in it. Like CANON, not CANNON.
One second, I have to adjust this.
You all right? You haven't touched your coke yet.
You're adorable.
Is that better?
Oh, all right, Bane.
Can you understand me now?
It's a little bit more
It's a little
legible.
clearer. Sounds like it. Instead
Verbally
of talking into
legible.
it sounds like you're talking into a can or something rather than a long tunnel or something.
At least you can understand me.
It is
How do you
more
do that?
understandable. Well, it's not part of existence. You can change your voice too if you really wanted to.
Yeah, yeah, right. And
So, would you like to be free?
uh, um, what does what does that
I was
what's that
talking to
mean?
her.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, you were going to a new universe anyway, Danny, remember? You're happy.
Oh, right. I mean, I mean, if that's still on the table, yeah, uh, sure.
Is that what you want?
Uh, uh, I wouldn't.
It's up
Would
to you. I'm not
would I change?
That's a question for him. And I'll answer your question in a minute.
All right. Um, uh, uh, Arthur. Is that what you called yourself?
Yes.
I'm going to call you Ken because it sounds like you're talking to a Ken. So Ken, would I be changed if if I was to go to this new universe?
Only if you wanted to.
So could I change whatever I want?
Maybe.
Okay. If that's the case, one thing I'd like to change for certain, no owls, at all. They just can't exist. In fact, I don't even want to know that owls exist. They just,
Uh huh.
nobody knows of them. Yeah, they're,
Understood.
um, uh, I mean, other than that, I mean, sure. I mean, there's some things that I want, but I feel like part of the joy is being able to work for them. Gotta keep that American dream. So maybe don't give me too much of an advantage over the competition. Uh, but yeah. So if I get to live a life where I never have to go through all this again and get my ankle broken by sentient rocks or whatever, then that'd be pretty cool. That would yeah.
Is there anything you want to change, Roger?
I don't know. Just both the wars, first and second.
Understood.
Dad was hurt real bad in the first. Mom says he's not like what he was.
So, Miss Strange, would you like to be free?
I have one more request before I answer that. Bring that one back. The question one.
Him? Why?
Because you can't just delete your creations like that. They get a happy ending, he needs a happy ending too.
Understood.
No, he's lost his beard.
Well, he's got it back. It's magic.
Oh, a magical growing beard.
I
Evan,
didn't
we were
even hear
worried.
that.
We thought you lost
I
your
gotta
beard.
grow a
Go ahead.
beard.
Yeah.
What happens?
Oh,
Ah,
Oh, we're gonna get our own perfect worlds.
Do I remember anything?
You all get your happy ending.
Do I remember anything?
She doesn't have an answer to that. You all get your happy endings.
Am I a person?
Yes,
Was I already a person?
in a way.
Exactly. I'd like to go home, please.
I understand.
I'd like to hold my daughter, please.
And you will.
When?
Soon.
When soon?
Miss Strange,
yes.
I ask one more time. Would you like to be free?
And what happens when I'm free?
You were able to come and go as you please.
Do you expect anything out of me?
I might, but not now. Consider it a favor.
So, blank check I owe you.
Yes.
And this world will be fine?
Yes.
Alright. Yes, then.
Good. Narrate us out as you please.
Huh?
So that was Mundane Lost with a bit of a twist. Week 3 of the Halloween extravaganza over here on Paths and Dragons. I don't know. Do y'all have anything you need to say for your channel? Because this isn't my channel.
You lost the
You're
game.
right. It is. Join us next week for Dungeons and Zombies, where we'll be playing Call of Duty Zombies, continuing on from last year.
Bat Gob will rise again?
As will her sidekick, whatever my character's name was.
I have no idea what I'm doing. This. We'll
It's gonna
see.
be great.
You might do that
I
again.
don't know if you have a thanks
but-
for watching screen made, but
I don't. I can put on the other one, but no, is there
Just do
anything?
it.
Well, do you have anything? Oh, well, no, the one thing that we have is not
oh, I'm
streamed
taking
this
this
week.
off. It's so itchy.
Don't
I would
thank
just
them
like-
for watching.
I'd
How
just
dare
like
they
to
for
not
come
watch
forward.
everything.
I'd just like to come forward and state the formal opinion
no thanks.
of the Paths and Dragons channel and
Oh,
creative
no.
brand,
Oh no!
Buck Owls. They can go down.
Look.
Oh no, Courtney, plug your ears. She's playing an owl in my Strixhaven
He
campaign.
doesn't speak to us. He doesn't
Plug
speak
your
for the.
innocent,
He doesn't speak for the
innocent
brand. He doesn't
ears.
speak for the brand. He doesn't speak for the brand.
He doesn't speak for the brand.
Yes,
He's
he
not.
does.
He's not a
He
formal
is the
employee.
brand.
We are taking the stand. We are dying on this
No,
We're
hill.
not
no.
legally paid
No,
yet.
he's not.
Um,
He's not a formal employee.
What I think
Cancel
would be
culture,
really
what's
funny
that?
is if you
You said we'll
just
get
if
paid
you,
eventually,
what if
right?
you just ended the stream right after he said that? That would have been hilarious.
Yeah. Thank you for
But
watching.
hey-
I have a little epilogue
Like and subscribe.
planned.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for
You
watching.
can't like.
You can't like, but you can.
See you.
You
Oh,
can
I like
follow if you're not already
Subscribe.
following.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe.
Follow
Subscribe
us
to
here.
YouTube. Follow here. Sub if you want here. You can do
Oh,
that if you really, really
Snapchat.
want to.
We also have a Patreon.
Yes, give us money.
Patreon that
You're
has,
not. You're not being paid yet.
that
Yeah.
has exclusive videos.
Or
We
will.
were paid
I
$1,
will.
remember?
Oh my gosh.
I
Yeah,
haven't
you were
gotten paid
paid.
anything.
No, you haven't been into
Well,
everything like Connor has.
You're the strange one, okay?
I'm just strange.
Technically,
Very
Aaron's the
strange.
strange one.
And I'm gonna shout
Yeah.
myself out tomorrow night as Witcher over on Torqueo Otto's channel, so I get to play
Yeah.
Seshmo.
Ooh. Oh, wait,
Promotion on a
I don't
different
have a way to
channel.
shout out. Wait,
Uh,
Do you have
I'm
a
going
shout
to
out
see if I can shout out.
command?
Let's
Oh,
see.
we
Let's
got a
see. I
shout
think
out
I do.
command. Oh well.
Ugh.
Hey, wait!
Oh.
Join us in 2 weeks for season 5 of
Yeah,
Entity
season
Point.
5 of Entity Point.
Entity Point
Trailers
season
up on
5.
Will
YouTube.
Jason survive or not?
We'll
I
be
don't know.
streaming it
I didn't
live
watch the
here.
finale.
What
Oh.
did it? Grace, go watch that right now.
How
You're
do
a
I
heretic.
shout
No,
out?
nothing important happened.
I'm
It's,
like the
You've
worst
been demoted
fan.
from the strange.
Yeah, you're a
It's
fan.
okay,
No,
I have watched.
you just say you're a fan, but you've never actually seen anything.
I just cause chaos in chat. I don't even listen. I just type random crap in chat.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay,
And you
well,
expect
say-
to be paid.
One hit
Wow.
second half of season 1
I'm
all the way up to
effectively
season 4, so.
the same, but I'm actually a player in the game. So
No,
You
Connor,
just don't pay attention in the game.
Connor,
Yeah.
Patrick's the Connor, Patrick's the pads. I'm the dragons, and you're the and.
I am the end.
He's the and because he's in literally
Will this
everything
work? I don't
And I'm
know.
the one
He's
There we
not in
go.
getting my
everything
hand
else.
scratched up by my
else. Not
cat.
he
Yay.
was. He was in practically
There's
everything.
shout out.
I'm getting up to be in everything.
You are because we're doing a lot more things online.
Mhm.
Hey Patrick, when are we playing Monster of the Week?
Can I do this?
As he
Don't
leaves
make
the
me-
call.
No, don't! You'll screw up my thing. All
Don't
right,
screw it up.
all
Okay.
right. Well, we'll end it there.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Join us next
Love
week.
y'all, except you,
Follow
Karen.
me
How
over
dare
here
you.
on Twitch too. I stream too.
Yeah, follow Karish. Follow Karish.